you.
Hi.
Hi. So today we thought we'd talk a little bit more in depth about the Connect principles and why we started what we started and why it resonates with us so much and why we think it's so important for you all out there to have it as part of your life. At least we're hoping that you'll join us on this journey. So
We know why we're here, but we want you to really start to understand of knowing, because we both have different stories.
yeah.
So we're just going to ask
Very
a
much
few questions
different
back and
stories.
forth, and hopefully that will bring you a little bit more light out of our stories as well.
Yeah, sounds good. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about why the Connect principles are important to you and kind of how they came about. And
I think you were very connected with the word connect. That was something that you'd been writing and journaling about for the last couple of years. We started to try and create sort of like a 7-step process and identifying different areas of our lives. The food we eat, the activity we take, dealing with emotions. And I think we went through maybe 2 or 3 different takes around connect.
yes.
Until all of a sudden we realised that the word connect actually was starting to form 7 connect principles,
Connect 7.
which allowed everything that we live by and we talk about and we want you guys to start to live by fall into, as we know now, the first C is all about consciousness.
Yes.
You know, the connect 2 is ownership. All through the ways to the connect 7. And we've learnt to be able to realise we can apply pretty much everything we practice falls into one of these categories. And I think for me, even in the write-up on the website, if you've been to the website yet and had a read-through on there, you know, I'm doing these things really without realising.
Yes, that's one of the blog posts.
Yeah.
Your whole day was
Yeah.
based around the Connect 7.
And I wasn't thinking about it when I got up in the morning,
No.
and throughout the day and driving, I started thinking, oh my gosh, this is how simple it is. It's not, and I write at the end of the blog, it's not about doing things at a set time, at a set day, in a certain way, and having to do certain things.
No.
It's about finding ways to pull these principles in.
Yeah.
Have an extra glass of water. That's going to help with nourishment. Be mindful when you take a shower in the morning or before you go to bed. Just stand there and be in the water. That's nourishing your body. It's nourishing your mind.
That's meditation right there. It is. That's conscious living right there, taking a moment in the shower for you to be with yourself, to reflect, to calm.
So for me, I think I want everybody to start getting hungry about what these principles are and what they can bring to you.
Yes.
And there's so much learning. But I think, now talk to us a bit more then about connect. I've done so many things in the past and written different things, and they've all been entwined with this. But for you, the word connect, why was that so strong, Lisha, to bring that across to Love, Calm and Life?
Because I became very, very disconnected in my life. I stopped going to my friends' houses. I would call people in my life before 6 o'clock on my way home, never having that face-to-face connection, never having that one-on-one conversation. Really isolated my job too, because I'm a creative at work, so I can isolate a little bit in my job too, right? So I had this perfect little isolation bubble, or so I thought. Well, bottom line, isolation kills. I got into a really dark place in the fall of 2018.
But
really bad.
But you almost masked it.
I did. No
Up
one knew.
until that point, you were putting on that like, hey, I just posted something on my own personal Facebook about this is what depression looks like, and everybody's smiling.
Yeah.
It's like, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. And you think, but you're not. Like, how many people do you know out there who you say, how are you? And they say, yeah, I'm fine. And they're not fine.
They're not fine.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing's wrong. It's just, this is a heartfelt journey to just put your arms around someone and say, it's okay to be in pain. Like, there's nothing wrong with any of it. It's just, we're all here to help. We're all here to help those we love get into a better place if they're not in that better place. If you have awareness, we want to raise your awareness.
Yes, because isolation, like I said, kills. Isolation is the silent little killer out there in this world, because as we disconnect from people and the world, our pain will grow stronger. The mind, the thoughts, the negative self-talk. I know it from personal experience, so that's why Connect means so much to me, because that's what I was missing. I was missing connection in my life, and when I did seek help, not just from a medical practitioner, but when I did finally decide to reach out and get some help, I sought out even different groups. I started to socialize more. I started to connect with people. I mean, I even tried church, you know, and it's not really who I am, but I was just like trying to find ways to connect with other people.
Well,
we
everyone's
reconnected
different.
again.
Yeah, we did. And look what happened.
And look what happened, right? I would have never have reconnected with you a year ago.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I probably would have had some stupid form of resentment, because that's another killer. We'll talk about that another time. And I would have just been like, no, because I like my little bubble of just isolation.
Sure.
And no one knows it. And so I can go out into the world, put on my makeup, my war paint as I like to call it, get my hair done, put on my business suit, go to work, and everybody thinks Lisha's okay.
So, connect principles. That's what Love Karma Life is all about.
That's where it comes from for me. I started writing about it for a long time. And when we started talking, and realized what we had written over the last couple of years, both of us, what you'd been holding on to for years, what I've been writing about for a long time, they aligned.
Yeah.
They aligned in a big way, because it was about connection. It was about dealing with things like mental health, not eating properly, not exercising. I mean, those pinnacles of good health. Eating right, sleeping right, exercising. I'm not perfect. I need to pick up a little bit there. Obviously, you can tell I'm not a size 5, but we get to work this in our lives together too.
And we get to be real with you as well on our journeys, even more as we grow. Yeah. Well, we hope that that's brought some more light to your life. And again, if there's someone you want to share this with, please do. We want to hear your comments, guys. We really do want to help one person. That's all it takes to start a ripple effect. If we can have an impact on one person, and you can have an impact on one person, and they can have an impact on one person, look what we're doing. We're helping to change lives. We're helping to bring more love, karma, life to everybody's life. So follow our posts. Watch some of the amazing videos, because she's the creative one. I do most of the writing. But yeah, she's got all the wow factors and all the pizzazz. So we hope you'll like what we're doing, and just stick with us. Watch our videos, and just take some Love Karma Life back to your life.
Absolutely, and I agree with what Mainey said. One person is all, it's where it starts. So one person talking to one person, and that ripple effect can go out into the universe. And we can help one person at the time. We always said, our little saying, right? We may not be able to change the world,
but we can change our world.
Our worlds. And that's what matters here. So Love Karma Life, we're here to help. Follow us, like us, share us, and you'll keep seeing more great content from us coming up here on YouTube, Instagram, and more.
We'll see you soon.